Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 14th, 2023. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. Let's see what's going on. All right, Leo, what we have is loss, and we have angels of the four directions. All right, so here we have, Leo, your angels are facilitating a loss or some sort of understanding about a loss. Let's see, what is that? Something flipped, and I'm going to find it. And it's about heartbreak, fighting against a heartbreak. It seems like you were struggling with the sadness or heartbreak. Some of you could have broken off with someone. Some of you could have suffered from, had a divorce. Because usually a loss with Three of Swords is just sadness over a breakup, sadness over something not working out, being disappointed about it, being overwhelmed by it, just constant. The angels know, or it seems like they're trying to say, we heard your cries. Okay. Lots of thoughts and action. Okay, so the loss energy with Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Empress. With the Three of Wands over this, there's an expectation or something that maybe you've been waiting on. And this is talking about celebrating now. They're showing a celebration now. Maybe the loss usually is that something has left the building, okay? So it's already been gone for some time with this loss, right? Look how far out. Even with the tide rolling in, right? It got out there. So that means it's been some time. This tells me that there was a lot of, you, I would say this, you were in control of a situation. You may have been the head of everything, head of a household. Say if there's a divorce, you may have been the mother, father, sister, brother, everything in the households. You were doing it all. It shows that you were fighting really hard, and that you may have felt like you didn't have any freedom. You may have felt like you didn't have any opportunities, or that everything fell on you. Everything fell on you. Although it seems like it was sad that this situation ended for you, it seems like it was sad that it left your life, but it eventually ended up being a great thing. It seems like now you can celebrate that it's over. Okay, it seems like that is a really good thing. Yeah, it seems like you could celebrate now, because now that you don't have the same burdens and responsibilities on your shoulders. You have angels of the four directions with King of Cups and Nine of Swords. This tells me that the angels have seen your worries and your fears and the sadness and everything that you went through, and they are. It's almost like call on them, because they're wanting to wanting you to open back up to love again. They want you to be open, that to realize that you've healed from a very sad, tumultuous situation, that now you can celebrate. You don't have the responsibilities you did before. You may have been doing it all for a person. With this combination, this is like, man, you had to be free to be all this other stuff. Like, this would be that energy of like you're taking care of all the responsibilities, and you're still looking hot, and you still keep yourself up, and then you're still doing this and that, you know, and wearing many hats, right? And trying really hard to keep something together. And it may have been all on you. Like maybe the relationship that you were in, if you were in a romantic relationship, it was together because of you. It was because you were fighting for it so much. I don't know that the other party was fighting so much for it. It seems like they expected that out of you and did not really return any of that energy. Or if they did, it was minuscule. It was enough to keep you pushing. And a lot of what they returned to you was more so of, pillow talk of love, and what else with the Knight of Wands. Maybe they were very physically intimate or something, and that was all that they would return to you. But other than that, there was, you know what I mean? I'm seeing some of that, and angels of the four directions are telling me that they want you to open back up, that you're closed off. Your higher self is even talking about that Nine of Wands and the Sun. They're saying that you may, it's becoming really, really obvious that you're very like triggered by this energy, and it's pushing you to keep going. It's pushing you to keep moving forward, but it's still triggering. Like this loss trigger has really, it hits home somewhere. It hits somewhere. Of course it does with anybody, right? But most of the time, I want to say Leos don't care. I mean, we do. Don't get me wrong. We do. When we walk away, it's a done deal. But if we have chosen to be loyal to a person, and we have imprinted basically on them, I mean, you think about a lion, right? it hurts so badly that most Leos don't recover. Most of them don't. It's like it derails them for the rest of their life, right? Because they build a life around a person. Um, it's very deep, right? But your higher self um, is saying that this has wounded you, and it's really obvious, this loss. But they're saying you should be celebrating right now that you don't have the same responsibilities. There's no expectations on you anymore. It seems like there were a lot of expectations on you. It's not like you lost the best thing in the world. You lost something that was very heavy, that was very tiresome. You were probably very tired all the time, in this energy with this person or with the people or in this situation. It could have been a job. I'm not saying that it's a person, but if it was a relationship, that's what it was. If it was work, it seemed like you were killing it at work, and it's probably thanks to you more than anything else that they have the accounts they do. But this is also saying that you were exhausted taking on all these obligations and responsibilities, and so yeah, that's, I mean, Spirit's telling you that it's obvious that you're exhausted, but they're like, listen, you are at a place now where you can celebrate. You don't have that on you anymore. Fragment, or you won't for long. Fragmented energy is the devil in the world. It seems like you are still in this place of like torn about harping on this and then moving on. It's like with the devil, this means if this is the energy you're coming with, you want things to stop, or you want them to get better. You want something to stop nonetheless, but you do want things to get better for you. So it's very difficult to know where things are going to get better. Where do I need closure? Is the question in this, is where would I need closure? All right, because the world is here. What needs to be wrapped up here, and also too, what do I need to let go of? What toxic traits have I built in my quest for healing? What have I done? What do I need to stop doing? What do I need to close out? What am I repeating in my life? Right? I'm seeing a lot of that with this this is like the healing that needs to be done. It's very obvious that you're wounded by something that was done to you or a situation you were in, waiting for it to get better, expecting it to get better. You don't, and it's almost like at this point, Spirit's saying it doesn't matter how it happens, as long as it does. It seems like that's where you are. Like, I don't care how it gets better. I don't even care if this person is taking out my life, as long as something gets better for me, because I'm exhausted. You know. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, Capricorn very strongly, Leo. We also have another Leo. We also have Aries, Sagittarius, and Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. We have Pisces, Aries cusp. We also have Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.